Welcome back to Arise 360. Now, he's a funny man who's been part of some of the funniest and some of our favorite TV shows, like Key and Peele, Mad TV, Parks and Recreation, Late Night with Colton Dunn, the list goes on.
But a few.
Yes.
And now he's keeping us laughing on the 3rd season of NBC show Superstore. Actor and comedian Colton Dunn, how are you?
What it do, guys? How you doing?
What it
Welcome
do?
to
I like
Arise
that.
360. Okay, first things first, what's your favorite joke?
My favorite joke?
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, you
On
just
the
put me on the
spot.
spot.
Yes.
Just make a joke.
You're supposed to be a comedian, make me laugh.
That is on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Why didn't chicken cross the road? No,
Yeah, that's my favorite joke.
Okay, well, this is not a joke. Can you stand up real quick for us, see if the cameras can catch this? Look
It's
at
a
this.
miracle!
Yes! Hallelujah! You're not in a
Oh,
wheelchair.
that's right, baby.
Look, he forgot. He was like, oh, yeah, like that.
I
You're
was
not-
like, oh, the miracle.
Right, all right.
Yeah.
No, so, Garrett, your character on Superstore is in a wheelchair.
That's right.
You, of course, are not in real
No,
life. Okay,
no.
so how does that work, and how do you like portraying someone who is in a wheelchair?
Well, you know what? I really enjoyed playing Garrett, and yeah, he uses a wheelchair. In order to get ready for it, I took the chair home with me and, you know, kind of worked on just trying to get around my own neighborhood in the chair. It's amazing how different life can be trying to get around, you know, and some of the things that you don't think about that I think able-bodied people take for granted. But, you know, for the most part, I just love being Garrett because he's a lot more than just using the chair on the show. If you check it out, he's a pretty silly dude. He's kind of the coolest guy in the store.
That is amazing. Now, you have to tell those of us who've been living under a rock what Superstore's about, what it's like working on the show, and the crazy cast of characters.
All right. Well, Superstore is about a big box store. It's like a Walmart or a Target. And we're all the employees that work there. And, you know, the thing about working at a store like that, you don't really get to pick your work family.
Yes.
They're the people that just get hired with you. And so we have a crazy mixed up group of people who probably would not be friends outside of the store. We got Dina, who's the assistant manager, and she takes her job way too seriously.
Somebody hooks up with...
Maybe. There might be some fireworks. There might be some fireworks, you know. Garrett gets it in. Garrett gets it in.
I love that. We have to take a look at Superstore. We've got a clip of it.
All right.
So let's watch it.
No, I am at work. I'm getting paid to sit around and play video games all day. Oh, sorry, Craig. I forgot you got fired.
Hey, Garrett, can I leave a little early? I teach water aerobics to seniors after work, and they yell at me if I'm late. It can get racist. They don't know what I am, so it's kind of all over the place.
Kind of busy. I say you just do you.
Really? Dina normally says
Just do whatever you want. No, not you, Craig. You need to go back to Staples and make things right.
Oh, gosh, this show is so hilarious. Okay, but first I have to know, how many slices of pizza did you have to eat
I had
during
about
this
5
scene?
slices of pizza. We shot that scene at 9 in the morning.
Whoa.
So I came into work. I shot that scene, ate 5 slices of pizza, and then went home. Yeah,
Wow.
It was a great
What
day.
a job.
Right? I love that.
Can I get it?
Right?
Pizza for breakfast? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you have to tell me, what exactly is Garrett and Dina's arrangement?
Well, you know what? It's sort of, you know, you've heard of friends with benefits.
Wow.
This would be kind of like enemies with benefits because we don't get along at all.
At all.
Except for when we get along.
The boogie
You know,
down,
so,
huh?
if you haven't seen the show, you got to check it out to see how the relationship, you know, goes on and on.
Yeah, because some of your castmates, they're still taking bets on the show that you guys are going to, you know, fall in love, you're going to take it too emotionally.
You know, we just never know what's going to happen, you know, and Garrett doesn't want to fall into the trap, but he might be a little sprung.
Little scrub. All right. Well, it seems like you guys would just go around having fun, laughing all day. What's the energy like on set?
It's a real fun set, you know, we have America Ferrera, we got Ben Feldman and Mark McKinney from Kids in the Hall. Everybody's super funny, and so it's a real fun, lot of improv on our set. A very friendly group of people.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, a lot of people still remember you from Laser 1 and 2, Laser Team 1 and 2, rather.
Sure.
Can we expect a 3rd installment?
You know, I don't know about that, but I would imagine that, you know, if the Laser Team, you know, we've conquered space, we conquered the planet Earth, I think there's more
Where
places
to next?
to go.
Mars,
Right,
Pluto,
right.
Neptune,
Sure, let's do
Saturn?
it.
When you take on like that, because a lot of your projects are just hilarious. Do you like pick and choose? Like, okay, if the script's not funny enough, I just can't do it.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
no,
do it.
no,
Or
no,
do you
no,
like,
no.
I'm a writer, I could also make it better? How do you approach that?
Well, basically, if somebody says they're going to pay me for something, then I show up. So that's how I pick and choose my jobs.
Even if it's not funny, because then you could risk somebody saying, "Oh, that one was not funny."
But
Yeah, but I got money in the bank, so I don't care if that guy ain't laughing. I'm paying bills. But
Smart man, smart man.
when you're an actor, people bring you coffee.
Yeah, but like I would imagine if I'm a funny writer, that I would be like, I can do this better than they can. You writing stuff and they get to do it. This ain't fair.
But clearly, he can do it better than they can because now he's doing it.
But when you were writing it, was that what was going on in your head?
No. When I was writing, luckily the shows that I got to write for people who I really like to watch perform. On Key and Peele, it was Jordan Peele, Keegan-Michael Key, and those guys are amazing. So getting a chance to write stuff for those guys to do was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Jordan Peele, let's talk Get Out.
Yeah.
What did you feel about that movie
I
and
loved
its success?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. And Jordan and I have been friends for a long time, so I was hanging out with him when he was kind of coming up with the idea of this movie. And I remember being like, that sounds crazy.
Right?
What are you talking? You're gonna write a movie about that? And then he did it, and it was amazing. So all props, man. He really handled it.
Yeah, he definitely handled it. And,
Can we expect a movie like that from you soon?
I don't know about that.
I can see you're a comedian on the set.
Here's the thing, though. Jordan always he's a creepy dude. He's always been like I want to do horror. Man, so I mean, I'm not into horror movies like that. So I don't know if you'll see that. Maybe some kind of silly action movie or something like that.
Do you ever see yourself in like a serious drama though?
Sure. Yeah, as like the funny friend.
No, I'm talking about you, like crying, like
oh, she's dead.
Yes, exactly.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
Now you have to take us back to your childhood. What kind of child were you growing up? Were you the class clown?
I was definitely a class clown. I was the only child with a single mom, so I wanted everybody to pay attention to me. So I was making tons of jokes in class, definitely cutting it up.
Yeah, and a lot of people that want to be where you are, and they're starting out, especially behind the scenes. What advice could you give them to transitioning into where you have your own show and you're doing all these things where you're able to do it in front of the camera?
Definitely write, definitely get into writing, try, if you're just by yourself, try to do stand-up. If you got some friends, try to get together, do like a sketch comedy group, but always try to start creating your own material. Don't just wait for someone to bring you stuff to do, and just stick with it. It's tough. It's not an easy job. You guys know how it is. It's a hustle, and you got to get out there and do it and stick to it even when it's not going your way.
Absolutely. And beyond making that transition, what advice would you give for a person who is a writer that wants to become a better writer?
Well, watch and read. Watch stuff that you like. If you see, if you like Get Out, get the screenplay of Get Out and read it. So you can see how it was written out. Try to really go behind the scenes. I think if you ever want to learn like something about writing, just find something that you really like and watch it a couple times and read the screenplay, and you'll pick up the reasons why you liked it, and you'll get those skills.
Well, one of the things I find, a lot of people who think they're funny, they're not.
Yes.
And, I think I crack myself up, and I'm looking at my wife, it's like, really?
Yes. His office wife and his real wife are both like,
the same?
not funny.
Oh,
what are you doing?
So how can you ensure that what you're writing is funny? If you're a writer, do you have to like stand up and act it out after you write it?
Well, you gotta fail, and in your case, maybe it's gonna be a lot of failing. So someday you're gonna get real funny.
Right. Keep
someday you'll be hilarious.
Funny. Yeah. Oh, failure to funny. I like that.
You see, again, supposed to be a joke, not funny.
No, I'm saying that's a book. I'm thinking a book.
Okay.
Residual income.
All right. Anyway, Colton, what can we expect for you this year?
Well, definitely more from Superstore, so check that out. I'm also showing up in a movie called Blockers, which is going to be coming out this year. So definitely look for that. And
what's that about, Blockers?
Blockers is a fun movie. It's about girls who make lose their virginity pact for prom night. And their parents find out and try to stop them, and I play the limo driver, and I try to help them escape their parents so they can fulfill their prom.
Of course, you'd be helping them escape. How nice of you.
Such a gentleman, right?
So considerate of you.
Oh, gosh.
That is amazing. So what time does Superstore air so that all our viewers can catch the next episode?
Check it out Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on NBC. You can check it out at NBC.com or on Hulu.
Amazing stuff.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Continued success and continue being funny.
Absolutely.
Right.
And try and teach Shannon how to crack some jokes that are actually funny, please.
Even I can't do.
I'm a lost cause.
On that note of shadiness, I love it when our guests get shady too. We've got a lot more on Rise Entertainment 360. Please stick around.